Hello, and welcome back to Lords of the Fallen. This is episode 2. I have just been through here. This is backtracking through where we were before. I've killed all the enemies. Yes, for some reason it wasn't recording. But luckily I caught that before I went to the place I was going. So there was a portal over here which wouldn't open until after we'd killed the boss. And here it is. So let's see what's on the other side. And this is just some chests. Another empty bottle. And faithful disciple. It says armor, but I don't really understand what those things are. So I don't know. A ghost merge shard and a bullet shield. And a small steel room and some other stuff. Is that all? I thought there was armor in one of these chests. If you go beyond this area, yeah, you start taking damage. So you don't want to do that. But I did think there was armor in one of these chests here. I'm not missing one, am I? No. Oh well. And I think the enemies respawn. Yeah, so that was the first of those portals. The next one's a lot more interesting. Yeah, the enemies respawn. So I want to deal with these guys before I fight the guy up there. Oops. The second attack's not coming off. I don't know what's happening. I hit R2 twice and it only attacks once. I don't know. Bit persist. I may. Oh, these came back as well. If it persists, I may change my controller. See if that helps. Ow. You lose the lock when you roll past them. Ah, come on! I'm not getting this combo at all. I don't know what the problem is with the inputs. If it was the first time I'd played this game, I would think it was just the game. But it wasn't like this. It wasn't like this yesterday. So I don't know what's happening today. Anyway, here we are back here. Get our flasks refilled. And do what I did last time as I'm trying to replay. Oh yes, I now have 5 flasks. So, whoops. The first 3 points went in endurance. I think maybe the first 4. I don't remember. I think they did though. No, no, actually. I got a spell point. And unlocks prayer, which unlocks the others. These spells are really underwhelming though. If I was playing this new, I wouldn't use these at all. I wouldn't waste any experience on these spells. And in fact, I personally, I'm not saying they're bad for the way that I like to play the game. I don't think this class, this magic class really suits me. I was trying to go for the brawler, you know? Big, heavy, clunky weapons. Boom! To make a change from the way I usually play games. How do I get out? Yeah, Caslow got knocked through there.
Caslow! Damn it.
So we can't get to him. Here we are in the northern wing, where we find an enemy. Oops. Boom. Okay, I don't think there's anything down this side. There's at least one scroll we can see down the other side. Nothing now. I will be rolling through things. We can go downstairs there. Enemy here. Hopefully I can get 2 of these to work this time. Thank you. Grab the scroll.
Soon after banishing the god, the 3 men that were known as the Judges parted ways forever. Apart from their common goal, they were very different in every possible way. 3 statues were built for them on the square of the Judges, displaying the distinct paths they had taken. These statues hold a secret, as if it were their heart, but it is retained by the stone. Only the Shard of Heroes could make that heart beat, and only an unearthly force could tear it out.
Only the Shard of Heroes. I have seen those statues, actually. Have a look at my armor. They're a lot heavier. I'm actually trying to get lighter. I'll take that off. Actually, I'll show you here. If I remove... Oops, remove there. You see at the bottom left, it says my weight. That's green now, where it shows the numbers. Which means I have fast roll. And it goes grey. And gradually, obviously it works up to the orange that you see there. But yes, that's the fast roll. Which is much better. That's the way I like to play. And that's why I've been leveling up stamina. I don't actually remember this area. One of those dudes. See if we can get a backstab. Ah, really? Oh, that was a bad mistake. My judgment of range is not... Oh my... Why did you attack? That looked like a heavy attack as well. That was bizarre. I was nowhere near the R2. And I was there trying to roll backwards away from him, but somehow rolled forwards. And that was a jumping attack, which I have absolutely no idea how to do. I don't know how that happened. So, yeah, there's a lot of confusion with this game, for me. I have played quite a bit, and there's a lot of stuff I still haven't worked out. But for now, here's another scroll.
What exactly were the Lords? They wielded power beyond our understanding. They fought fiercely and they blindly followed the god. Anyone who tried to talk with them, reason with them, failed. The Lords did not come for discussion. They came to serve their purpose. To lead the Rogar army against the humans.
That's some kind of sonar thing that they have. If you're standing within that circle, some rogue light armor. I think I can wear a piece of that and still keep the fast roll. Oh. No, I got the 0.7. It was too heavy. So that's 0.7 as well. So that's the starting armor for the rogue. Well, I believe it is anyway. I haven't actually seen that character. And these two doors just loop back round. Thank you, camera. He didn't hear a thing.
We can't stand against such forces much longer. We must find a place to hide. A place with walls and soldiers, mighty Antanas. We will be on our way. Please prepare for a few dozen refugees.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad beating up blind enemies, but, you know. And that's the monk stuff. That's what I like. So, let's have a look at it. 25 damage, 8 agility required, which I have. Monks usually choose staves, that should say. Staves is the plural of staff. Monks usually choose staves for defense because of its long range. With proper grip, it can also be used to hit quickly in a rapid succession. The English translation of this game is pretty poor in places. So let's equip that. Ha 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 ha. Oh, hang on. It must be lighter than... No, it weighs exactly the same as the hammer. That kind of sucks. Okay. This brings us back here to the same place. Oh, and that's the move. It's fast. It does more damage than the hammer. And it's fun. I enjoy it. Let's move on. There's a save shard. Press L3 while moving to toggle sprinting. Be aware that sprinting consumes energy. When sprinting, use circle for a long jump. Or... what? I must read more quickly. Oops. And here's the critical. Oh, which you can't... ooh, couldn't see that very well. But that's the critical with the monk staff. And here's my magic. Oh. Why can't I get that backstab? Thank you. Whoops. This is not going to plan. I think I did a kick movement there. And again, I don't really know how you do that. Is there anything over here? No. Just a way to get through whilst avoiding those enemies, I suppose. Right, now that enemy up there... I'm probably going to regret saying this, but he is ridiculously easy. Seems quite intimidating because he's very fast. But he just runs around in circles. And that's all you have to do, let him run around in a circle and... yeah. Just get behind him and backstab. Avoid and backstab. This is the motto. Avoid him and backstab him. So we need to pull 2 of those switches to open these gates. I've opened the first one. We can go and talk to that guy now. It's a tricky situation that guy's in. I missed the backstab again, what's wrong? Oops. That was weird. I don't know why I did that. Come on, thank you. Jeez. Oh, that looked nasty. Where's my switch? Where's my switch? I'm sure I had to come up here and pull the switch. There we are. Difficult to see. That looks nice. I kind of like the lighting effects, but... I mean, that sun though, that really does blind you sometimes. What I don't like is the way those textures pop in the background. They're always a little bit late. It's PS4, it should be able to cope with that. I mean, they don't look particularly... well, I don't know. I shouldn't say anything about that. How do I know? So, let's refill the health. So you can do that. It's not like resting at a bonfire in Dark Souls or anything. These enemies don't do that. Now we have both these gates open, and we can talk to this guy and do a service for him.
You... help me. Please.
What happened to your hand?
Spider venom. It burns like Adir himself touched it.
Rip the wound and suck the poison out.
Too late. It already spread.
There's only one way to stop the venom. Separate the poisoned limb from the body.
You want me to cut my arm off? You're a madman.
You'll see the judges soon then.
I can't. I won't. It's in your hands.
I'll do it.
All right. On your head be it.
Take my hand. Yikes. Not quite
Thank you.
sure.
I owe my life to you, stranger. Wait. You're not one of the monastics. The markings on your face.
A gift from the court. A reminder of my sins.
Please, put the axe down now.
How do I get into the Citadel?
I need to get inside the main building. I'm looking for Antanas.
Antanas is in the Citadel, but the gates had been sealed as soon as the Rogar started swarming in. It's now impossible to get inside.
And even if you would, I don't know if you'd find anyone alive inside. The sky rained fire and something has crashed into the tower. I think the Square of the Judges is the only possible way to enter the Citadel, if it hasn't been already destroyed. Maybe you'll find a passage there.
Find
You
yourself a
need someone to
healer.
patch you up. You won't hold long in this state.
I am the healer monk here. And yes, I see the irony of the situation.
You must have supplies.
I do. They're in the laboratory, but the place is full of Rogar beasts. It's no use. I won't make it there in this condition.
Take this potion.
Here, take this one.
Right. We now have... Oh. Now he seems to be looking this way when he was talking about the laboratory. And I think it's actually better to go right there. This does circle around. But I went left the first time I played this, so I'll do that again. I think this is a little spider. And I think they're venomous. Oops. Sorry about that. Here we have a chest. With the hot blood armor, which I believe I was wearing some of. Where did I get that butcher axe? The warrior who created this axe is also accounted for the most lethal and brutal techniques of fighting with it, using both blade and spikes. Strength requirement 9. It sounds quite interesting. Don't remember where I got that. We're sticking with the monk staff. Hot blood. 0.9. Oh, that was 0.7. So yeah, we still can't wear it. Oh, we didn't get that piece. So what am I wearing? Okay, yeah. So I'm wearing this cleric armor which weighs 4 and has 20 defense and 1 poise. Hot blood armor weighs 1.85 with 22 defense and 2 poise. Might as well wear that. Maybe I can put some gloves on. Yep. We're still in the green. And we're still in the green. Okay. That's a good chest to find. And another energy shard. That if you use that energy shard, it causes your energy to refill more quickly. There, I did some weird little kick thing, and I don't know how you do it. I've tried to do it like in Dark Souls, you know, but I can't. But that may just be me. Ah, yes.
You
This guy.
get away from me. Don't hurt me.
I have no mind to take your life.
I've no mind to take your life. You have my thanks. But understand your markings, your face. You frighten me. There are demons infesting the whole of this place. Flee if you wish to live. Everyone took refuge in the Citadel. Antanas, our leader, gave oath that he would mark the way to the remaining entrance. But I can't follow the signs when the whole place is teemed by those monsters. I'm trapped.
I'll keep an eye on the markings.
I'll keep an eye on the markings. Listen carefully. This trinket will help you discover Antanas' markings. There are 3 signs I know of. Please find them. Return to me as soon as you locate the signs Antanas left for us. If you help me, I'll give you something of interest in return.
Right. Now, this guy has just given us this Guide of Antanas, which allows us to see... it makes Antanas' hidden signs visible for his followers. And there are 3 signs which he says he knows of. So I don't know why he can't tell me where they are. But I've only found 2 of the signs. I found another one that was similar. It wasn't one of the signs. So this brings us back up to the top where we just came down from. This is the monk whose arm we apparently cut off with us. Ah. That's what I was about to say during during the dialogue with him. I don't quite know how we managed to cut off his arm with a staff, but there you go. It has been done. And we progress onward. Whoops. Let him go through his little rigmarole of attacking blindly. And then backstab him. I think there are 3 of them up there. So we need to be very, very quiet. Whoops, why did you roll that way? Obviously I'm rolling this way. It still won't. Roll away, thank you. Blimey. Yeah, I think after further experience with this game... Oh, that stupid kick again. Yes, after further experience with this game, I think it only has 4 directions in which you can roll. The forward, backwards, left or right. Which is really not very good. Fight this dude up here where there's a bit more room. Stop losing the lock on. There you go. Boom. He dropped something. A small sealed rune. And there's nothing else up there? Ah yes. What do we got? Magic energy shard. Okay. I'll be going that way in a minute. Let's just find this first. This, I believe, is one of Antanas' signs. Now, the pointy bit is pointing towards the top right. There's another one just up there, the same. And the third one I found, I couldn't interact with it, and the pointy bit was at the top left instead of the top right, so I don't know. I don't know if it was too early to interact with it, or because it was different, it was the wrong one or something. It wasn't really a sign. I just don't know. And I kicked him again. What fun. God, stop. Ah. I am pushing forward on the stick when he does that kick, but if I try to do it myself, it doesn't work. Oops. If I press forward and R1. Oh, hello. Wow. I can't do it again. No. No, I can't do a jumping attack either, like that. I don't know. But I do have a lot of difficulty with the DualShock 4 controller. I think I want to come here from the other direction. I'll leave this for later. So, yeah, I do have difficulty with the DualShock 4. So it's probably just my failure. Anybody here? Yeah, this guy's here. I can't lock on. There you go. Oh my word. I might have a potion here. Whoops. Wow. He gave me more trouble than he should have done. But that seems to be the theme of this playthrough. I can't believe how much that boss killed me. First boss. killed me twice on my first playthrough. I think 3 or 4 times on on this one. When I say my first playthrough, if you haven't seen my first video, what happened was I accidentally played through the first 2 bosses on my friend's account because the 2 accounts are on the same PS4. Ah, the live elements. I like that. Yes, so I had to restart, but I've only played through the first 2 bosses. After that, it will again be entirely blind.
Ninth night on watch. How could the Rokar get inside the sacred walls of Keystone? They appeared out of nowhere. The graveyard is swarming with them. I need to alert the others.
I thought there was another way down here. Interesting. Oh well. Up it is then, if I can find the stairs. And this, I think, just takes us back up here. Yeah. This is where we killed the guy. And this is where we get something new. Yeah, the Gauntlet is a unique weapon. It uses magical energy for various ranged attacks. Try experimenting with all 3 firing modes. It's definitely worth crafting later. Now, yeah. Oh, I have to press something. I can't. Hello. It's frozen. It's frozen. The game's frozen. What the hell? Oh, God. It crashed twice last night, this game did. There's nothing, I've pressed all the buttons. Oh, God. What did I press to make it do that? I think I pressed left on the D-pad. Which is how you change the firing modes. If you look at the right, Magic Gauntlet Explosive, Magic Gauntlet Projectile, or Magic Gauntlet Blast. I don't know what the blast does. I think it must be a close range thing. But I wish it would tell you how to properly use this thing. Because I didn't know how to switch back to my shield. So, right on the D-pad. Have a gauntlet and weapon, shield and weapon, 2-hand weapon. I like that. I do like that. The gauntlet I really haven't used. I don't find it useful. There are situations where it may have been easier to use the gauntlet, I guess. I don't really know. Oh, I will do. There's an archer up there who's going to shoot me there. What mode are we on? Go projectile.
As if one wasn't enough.
Mighty Antanas. My research is over.
Oh my
I
word.
dare to claim that this gauntlet does not.
And that's because I have the stupid freaking gauntlet on. Ah! I can't believe that. That is terrible. God, I hate that thing. Right, put it away. Jump over that dude. Run through this lot. I'm not the sort of player to really run through enemies. Like, I don't do that on, you know, Dark Souls and stuff. I like to play through the areas. Oh god, I didn't realize you were going to come down. Alright, you want to fight, let's do it. Well, that didn't go very well. Where's that guy who came flying at me? Where's he gone? I don't know, but here's another one of Antanas' signs. Oh god. Lemon crossbow dude. I'm pretty sure that's Antanas' signs because I went back and spoke to that guy before I'd found any of them, and he just told me to go and find the signs. When I went back after interacting with those, he said...
Where is it?
Where is what?
Back off. This doesn't concern you.
Oh dear. Don't drop him. It's hard to see those against the background, but drop him or don't drop him. Don't drop him. It means drop him over the ledge.
Whatever you want.
I guess.
You won't get an answer from a dead man.
Seems it's your lucky day, altar boy.
What was that about?
They're liars, and worse besides. Not only did they steal my family valuables, but they've hidden the pathway.
The pathway?
A door to places otherwise unreachable. Places that hold secrets, and secrets hold power. I was on my way there when the Rogar appeared out of nowhere.
Why are you so sure it's still here?
It's in the Book of Lineage, and the book does not lie.
Okay.
You sure those friars stole from you? I've always taken them for bookworms, not lifters.
Don't be a fool. The men in here are just as twisted and corrupt as the people outside. I bet Antanas, this savior, allows it. They've bled the villagers dry over the years. They think people forget that the truth gets buried with the bodies they helped create. But they're wrong. I know what they did.
This is a monastery, no women allowed. I never actually... did I? Yes, I did actually. I did go for this option.
This is a monastery. No women allowed.
No criminals allowed either, but here you are. If it's to be an inquisition, tell me about that constellation on your ugly face. Ah, I thought not. Let's both keep our secrets.
Okay, I was wrong. I didn't use that option when I spoke to her last time.
I must go.
Suit yourself.
But she has lost an item, which I only know because I found it when I played through. I have 2,399 experience to spend. And I believe that what I did was to unlock a spell point and unlock a new spell. Which did I go for? I went for Rage, which it says it gives more damage, attack power, and it removes energy restriction. which means you can just wail away with your weapon and you don't have to worry about running out of stamina. Half the time it doesn't seem to work, half the time it doesn't seem to add any damage at all. Sometimes it does and it's really, really good, but sometimes you cast it, there's a little symbol that shows it's supposed to be working, but your damage is exactly the same. So I don't know if that's just a bug in the game, or if there's some reason for that and I need to level it up to level 3 before it actually works properly. I don't know, but this is what I did last time, and even though I now think it's kinda useless, I'm gonna do it again because that's what I did. And then I did attribute points. Well, 1 attribute point. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, another coughing fit. I'm sorry. And I started leveling up agility at this point because that's how my staff scales. So yes, if I'd started again to play with the weapon that I find enjoyable, I would have started with the guy with the light armor. I think he has, well, I'm assuming he has higher agility anyway. So that's that for now. The boss fight is through that gate, which we can open with a lever here. But what I did was to go this way. So we'll be heading there in the next episode. Thank you for watching.